Hi, good morning, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on the economy and the markets. It's been a crazy beginning of the year, no question about it. A lot of volatility, a lot of fluctuation, not the best start to the year. However, we've had a lot of big up days and big down days. A lot of it has to do with fear of what's going on in Europe. We have deflationary fears. Basically everything I wrote about in my book, Facing Goliath, How to Triumph in the Dangerous Market Ahead. Make sure you read it because all the things I talked about are actually coming true, true to life, just what I expected. Now, oil prices are dropping. They're around $45 a barrel today. Some people are afraid that it's a slowdown in Europe is causing it, so less demand across the world. A lot of people think that it has to do with increased shale production here in the U.S. and it's more production driven. I happen to believe it's a combination of both. The U.S. is in a pretty good shape, fairly strong compared to the rest of the world. We're the least ugly in an ugly girl contest, and we're still in pretty good shape. The economy is growing. Wages are not increasing that dramatically or actually declining a little bit. That keeps inflationary forces down. A lot of it has to do with the multiple revolutions, industrial revolutions that I've mentioned in my newsletters, where we're talking about an energy revolution, biotechnology, as well as technology itself. So a lot of these things are keeping prices down, keeping wages down. Corporate earnings are increasing, which is why the stock market is doing well. Yet a lot of people still, if you're out of a job, this has been a very difficult time. If you've had a job, it's been a pretty good time for the last several years. The unemployment rate is around 5.5%. But for people who are qualified, most people have jobs that want jobs, and it's a lot different than it was 5 or 6 years ago. Most recent fear is the Swiss abandoned the connection they had with the euro because they feel like the euro, they're going to have to devalue the euro and they don't want to be a part of it anymore. That's sent the stock markets around the world kind of reeling the last few days. I think it's going to be temporary for the remainder of the year. I do expect it to be a pretty good year, not gangbusters, but a decent year. I think stocks will maybe go up for the first quarter. We'll see if interest rates rise. If they do, maybe it'll be a correction in the middle of the year. So we're always got to be cautious. We always want to invest for need, not for greed. Take it slow, not put too much risk on the table, especially when you're retired or close to retirement, because you cannot replace this money. So what we do for our clients every day, always make sure that you're getting the returns that you need, but the least risk possible. And it's so important as qualified retirement advisors to make sure we're thinking of all those things in retirement, not just the investments and how to take the least amount of risk to get there, but how to take advantage of tax strategies in retirement, the sequence of distributions, the marginal tax distribution strategy, and really creating that retirement income stream so you never run out of money in retirement. So all this tied together, of course, with the best portfolio structure we can, best portfolio management system we can to lessen the risk because you can't replace this money in retirement. And so, long short, I think it's going to be a pretty good year for the market. Probably be, I expect things to pick up in the next couple of weeks once earnings start to come out for the technology stocks. We could have a little bit of a lull towards the end of the quarter. We'll probably have a summer slowdown. I don't know yet if this will be a sell in May and walk away year. And then I guess I do expect it to be a pretty good fourth quarter as well, very similar to last year. So, we'll keep watching it very closely, always with one hand on the sell button if necessary. Pray for peace, but prepare for war, as they say. If you have any questions whatsoever, give me a call. And thanks for listening.